To 90.3 Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt past 5 p.m. Discussions in the hour for security reasons. Here's a bit of the story. Parents of candidates who want to sit for this year's Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination have expressed dissatisfaction with the hiccups their wards are encountering getting their National Identification Numbers NIN. The difficulties being experienced in securing NIN had initially led to the shift in the start of the registration for the examination. A parent who poured their feelings on the Facebook page of an education online group that concerned parents and educators CPE said the pressure to get the NIN has caused pains to many candidates who want to register for the examination. For a parent, Mr. Francis Peter, the approach Jamb took was uncalled for. He said, quote, "If you take the wrong approach to do something, it will be abused. If Jamb's activities are being hampered because of the need to get NIN, what happens to those students that paid as much as 5,000 naira to get NIN? What is not supposed to be a problem has become very cumbersome, and some NIMC officials have made millions from it." Another parent, Remy Obichuku, had this to say: "Why do we have so many clueless people in places of power making vital decisions over the lives of innocent Nigerians? Why couldn't this wait until next UTME when NIMC must have hopefully got their acts together? The registration system is flawed and causing frustration to so many, yet they decided to make NIN compulsory for many important things. I'm so sick and tired of these so-called leaders." So let's talk for a bit, and especially, if you don't have any direct experience with this, you may not understand fully what those who have a direct, experience might be experiencing or going through. So I'd really like to hear from those who have some experience with this situation, either the candidates themselves who have registered or are trying to register for the UTM examinations, possibly have been unable to register because they haven't secured a NIN yet. Not just these candidates, but their parents and guardians as well, who I imagine would be in the know, or at least should be in the know, of what their children or wards are having to deal with. So if you fall in this category, it'd be great to hear from you now. Even if you were registered, I'd like to get to hear you as well, if you don't mind. The numbers are the same. Lines are definitely open right now. Call 0817 923 0002 or 0003. There's 0817 923 0007 or 0009. We're live on Twitter at Nigeria InfoPH, also live on Facebook at Nigeria InfoPH, and WhatsApp is on 0809 030 6416. What's been your experience registering for the UTM examination? Since Jamb insists that for candidates who want to register, you must have your national identification number, which is the most tedious experience for a lot of persons, not just candidates of the UTM examination, even regular folks, adults. A lot of people are still having challenges getting the national identification numbers. The lines are open right now, and straight to them. Hello, welcome.
Hello there, good evening.
Hi, go ahead.
Mr. Rinse, and my son is involved in the situation.
Oh, great.
He's in one hell of,
Tell me about it. How hellish has it been?
I've gone to the headquarters in Port Harcourt, of course. I'm sure you must have seen the kind of crowd that is there, and then they even have to go with the boy. He wore his school uniform, so that it's going to be a little bit easier. But I got there, but saw the children also that came with their school uniform, and the officials who were still insist that they're going to queue up, and then I tell them we have a timeline for this. These children want to register for exam, and I tell you, if you want it to be faster, then you have to do what you have to do, and you know where I'm heading to.
No, I don't know. Let's assume I don't know where you're headed to. What do you have to do?
Of course, they would demand. They say you're going to bring 5,000. One of them says 7,000 because that's the express. I'm going to collect it today. That very day that I came, I said, "Come on, man! This look at the child here. I'm sure you probably have a child. You're not going to write. Can't you just be considerate?" The Jamb have told them that this thing you must procure it. If you don't get it, going to, and then if this guy doesn't get this, it means going to miss 1 year in house, and this is not fair.
Yeah.
That is not her fault, that I have to do it. I moved down to the, what they call it, the Port Harcourt City Council, where also things happen there. They were even locked out. Many of us didn't get inside, except you also have to, submit your, do what others are doing, going to pay before you get into that place. It was that Ekulia, and that place was a little bit cheaper. They say it's 3,000 I have to pay before you get in. And then, of course, the boy was even surprised because he has not experienced such thing before. He was asking me what's going on. They say, but you're asking, why must we pay to they say, unfortunately, you're being introduced to the system Nigeria operates, and it's all very unfortunate, and they have to expose him to such. At the end of the day, they collected 3,000 from me, and then to do it for him, and then the next process of registering for the Jamb also starts and all that. But he has succeeded in registering yesterday. It took about 2 weeks plus 4. Yesterday he was able to, register for Jamb.
It took 2 weeks plus to get registered.
Sorry?
So it took 2 weeks plus to get registered.
Because the network is also another issue. Every day goes up, the Jamb, they ask them why. They say from the Jamb office, the network it's just so slow that every day, because I have to hand over to him, because I have to go to my work, I have to hand over to him to be going there every day. I have to call one of the person there, please. It's not just him. There are people that come from very far, but there's no network. And every day these children keep coming to that place. But yesterday he succeeded in final registry. It was kind of a sign of relief. And then preparing for the mock exam, Jamb mock exam, I don't trust them. But I tell you the honest truth, I don't think our government thought this true. They themselves, they can easily walk into the Ozoma's office and do the registration. They don't care about some of us that are here. What of those that are even in the rural area? What do you think will be experienced for them in that kind of environment? I mean, it's unfair because at the end of the day, they'll end up denying children they're going to write this exam.
If I may, a final question. What impact do you think all of this has had on your son?
It's a really strange and negative impact, I would say, because ordinarily this was something that would have been seamlessly something that's going to be easy for him. But taking him from one place to another, he's asking questions, why are we, and then you see crowd, and then he's looking at the whole thing. I mean, the whole setup, this is not what he was expecting to see.
So he saw that.
I would have allowed him to see me do that. There's no way.
Yeah, but he knows that they were asking for money, and he would guess that Daddy has paid. That's why we've done this. I'm not blaming you. I'm not trying to blame you. Actually, I'm not blaming you. I'm only saying your son has been introduced to the culture that you have to bribe people to get things done.
It's register in his head, and I hope he doesn't stick there. But he didn't see me do that. He didn't know that I did that. But he knew that there are processes, not just on that process, but the process of asking you to bring so amount of money before you were able to get a duty. There are some people that don't have that money. There are some people that find it difficult to raise the money to buy the Jamb for. On top of now, you ask them to pay another 5,000 or 7,000 or 3,000 just for them to get that. So they should register for an exam. That ordinary that should have been very easy for them to do.
Yeah.
And then he leaves a kind of impression in his head that, okay, probably this is the culture, this is what they expect. But I hope he doesn't stick, because I'm not bringing them up in such a way. It would have been something that would have been much easier. And then for him also, where they're going to do registration also, he has a lot of experiences too, because some parents will want their children to, when the network comes up, they want their children to be the first to be registered. And then those parents also have to increase the palms of those that are doing it over there, because he saw those things. And to them, it's like a vicious circle. From every stage, you got to do this before you get that place. And it's not good. I mean, when these children at this tender age get in, this kind of culture, what becomes of the future for them?
Absolutely.
The government it didn't help us at all.
Absolutely. Great to hear from you. And I wish your child the very best. Yeah. Hello?
Good afternoon, Dayo.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good day, go ahead.
I'm open now.
Go ahead.
Apart from this NIN, Jamb have to work.
Open now, just a moment. Are you registering for the UTME examination?
My cousin that's staying with me.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
Because we have already paid 3,000 for the NIN around where I was staying in Woju, the town hall. They're collecting 3,000.
And has he or she got the NIN?
Yes.
Okay, has it gotten the NIN?
Yes.
Okay.
You know the problem I have, eh?
What's the problem?
I'm having a way of frustrating the candidates. Yes. Because if you check, even though they want 5,000 to recruit, they know that they will not give all the whole 5,000. Listen, on a good day, you see them coming out with some results missing, some practices. They know that's the tactics. They will remove 3,000 and bring out 2,000 listen, so that next time you people will come. So what is the solution? Every day these things happen in this country. They will not put the right people in the right offices. See the people that is managing the Jamb. They don't know about education. They want people to come and pay cash, enrollment, after everything. They'll just bring the number they like. And school drop them. Admission will not come. The money will be worse. Next year they'll come again. I think they're frustrating people. I'm telling you, brother, people are not happy because of the way they're teaching their citizens.
How did your cousin feel about the entire process?
You need to sort out now. A couple will help. I've already enrolled. Now I pay for the NIN and everything. I have someone that is helping. I don't want to do that. We must let somebody.
All right, sir. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Go on.
I'm sorry, I didn't register. I'm a parent and also having problems with this registration, and I just don't know if I'll be permitted.
Yeah, you're a parent. You're qualified. Go ahead.
Fine. These policies are terribly harsh, as Subin said. I have 3 children that have tried to get their needs. You have to send a text message. You have to send your name to corroborate your name. And there was a misstatement of E. For every of those mistakes, you go to the bank to pay money, and you go to recapture NIN. But the worst of it is, you need a specific phone number to register for YX, and I don't know why that is. If you have a child and you have used your number to register for that child, you cannot use that number to register for another child.
Wow.
And so each of those children must have a specific GSM number to register for Jamb. I don't understand what.
Are you serious? So are they suggesting that the children must have their own phones then?
Yes, that's what it means.
That's what it means, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it means. So we have done the thing. My wife has gone back 2 times to do the registration. All she has spent her day today is to try to get new number, because the number we had used for the older children, when we tried to do it last night, they said, oh, this number has been used before.
Wow.
And I don't understand that. Of course, you know that there is this challenge that there was no registration of SIM cards for a very long time.
Yeah.
They just started that. I tried to get to I won't mention the network, yesterday to say, oh, we have problems, we have to go to another place. So it's a problem, and these children, some of them are in boarding school. As I speak with you now, I have gone to the boarding school to teach these children. This is the second time I'm teaching them for this something, so we can go and do NIN and do all that. I don't understand what this government is doing, and it's so painful that they seem to be trying with the children. The government will keep making it look as if they are solving problems.
If you don't, pardon me, we have to go for the headline news now. But quick question: Did you have to sort for the NIN for your children?
Oh, important stuff. I had to make trouble. When I got there, I noticed that they were not fitting. They will have a list, and they say you are number this. Then from the window, you see a lot of people coming. I went in there and I made trouble, and I told them, well, if you guys want this place to be shut down, I'll help you shut it down. And after that first day, I've gone back to that same place 3 times because of all these mistakes and corrections. Each time I went there, they would say, oh, okay, you have come back. And
thank you.
But I didn't have to stop.
Thank you for your time. It's 5:30 right now. Break for the headlines. Discussions continue shortly. Please stay with us.
Headline News, Nigeria Info on
92.3.
Headline News.
Good evening, I am Constance Mega with the news. 3 abducted Greenfield University students in Kaduna found dead. ASUP to continue strike despite progress in negotiations with federal government. Nigeria Labour Congress threatens to go on a nationwide strike over what it describes as unlawful dismissal of civil servants by Governor El-Rufai. Ministry of Foreign Affairs says minister not involved in bribery scandal. Security expert Chinedu Honda says politicians and stakeholders responsible for insecurity cult violence in parts of River State. There will be no sanitation in River State tomorrow. Mpolu axis of East-West Road to be fully repaired by June this year. Some commercial drivers tell Setraco not to abandon the work at bad sections of Mpolu on the East-West Road. In business, traders at Ikoku Spare Parts Market ask River State government to give them alternative location to do their business as preliminary work on flyover begins. In entertainment, housemates in a reality TV show in Lagos protest continued stay in-house. In sports, Wales manager and ex-Manchester United star Giggs charged with assault. On the foreign scene, new malaria vaccine hailed as a potential breakthrough. Those are the headlines. Contact our newsroom on 0818-900-0017. Thank you for listening.
The night is almost done, but conversations are never done on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Join Jude from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Let's Talk weekdays.
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817-001-8162. That is 0817-001-8162. And let us connect you to your customers.
We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning.
Welcome back to Hard Facts 90.3 Nigeria Input Hacker Time Dice. Cautions continue at this time, discussing concerns parents have regarding the UTME registration process. So cut to the Vanguard. 2021 UTME, our children are being frustrated over NIN registration. Parents of candidates who want to sit for this year's Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination have expressed dissatisfaction with the hiccups their wards are encountering getting their national identification numbers. The difficulties been experienced in securing NIN had initially led to the shift in the start of the registration for the examination. The parents poured their feelings on the Facebook page of an education online group. The Concerned Parents and Educators CPE said the pressure to get the NIN has caused pains to so many candidates who want to register for the examination. What's been your experience, especially if you're a candidate or you're a parent or guardian of a candidate? The lines are open 0817 93 0002 or 0003, and that's 0817 93 0007 or 0009. Live on Twitter and Facebook at Nigeria Info PH, and WhatsApp on 0809 030 6416. Hello, Hard Fact, you're welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Hi, go ahead.
My name is Ben. I'm calling from Obibo.
So your child is registering?
Yes.
Okay, what's been your experience?
I have my two children who are registering for Jamb.
Oh.
From Monday till today, me and my wife and my two children, we stay in the Jamb office from 8 o'clock till 5 o'clock. As I'm talking to you now, we're on our way coming back.
Wow.
The name, you see, Dayo, you hardly believe what we, the public, tells you. Dayo, I'm putting it as a challenge to you. Come tomorrow morning with 5,000 naira. Carry somebody and come. And we take you to the NIN center. The moment you give that 5,000, your child will be registered tomorrow. But people are queuing there for the past 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Some people are giving December, October, September for capturing. There's no argument about it. There's no police investigation in it. Just carry your 5,000 naira. Come tomorrow. You see how you will skip the whole crowd in the NIN center. Now, coming to the Jamb office,
Okay, because I was curious about that. Why you have to stay at Jamb from 5 till 8 p.m.
Pardon?
Go ahead. What happened with Jamb? Or from 8 to 5?
Now, come to Jamb office.
Yeah.
I went to Jamb office. I was referred to a center in Odibo by the civil defense woman there. They did not allow me to enter the Jamb office. I was there with my son. We went to the center at Oyibo. They registered my son. They did not allow parents to enter there. But after my child registered, I was outside the gate. When I come, somebody who is registering somebody for Jamb, he doesn't know the requirements for the courses. And these children go there tomorrow and see what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you stories. Come tomorrow, let us go there. Fact 5 in Oyibo. How can a child register for Jamb without knowing the courses offered by individual universities, without knowing the subject combination of the courses they are putting?
But is that? I mean, I thought that in the past, I confess I don't know how it works now, but in the past, when you paid for the Jamb form, the form comes with a brochure. So the brochure has the universities listed.
Let us wait so much and see.
Okay.
The procedure now, they told me in Jamb office that when you go there and pay, they will give you a CD, a disc.
Yes.
Then you go home and study the disc in your system.
Yes.
Which is okay. The brochure now is in disc form.
Okay, yes.
You go home and study the disc. Then you can now see the individual universities, the subject combination, and everything.
Precisely.
You can come the following day to register.
Okay.
This is what they told me in Jamb office.
Yes.
But when we get to this center at Oyibo, they refuse after payment. They refuse to give us the CD. They said they will only give us the CD after all the registrations.
Wow.
I now ask them, how do we know the individual universities, the courses, and the subject combination? Lo and behold, this is what many people are passing through there. After you have registered, they now give you the CD that contains the brochure and the subject combination.
Wow.
My son, they went and put mathematics for my son, who is really going to write medicine. Someone who is on the system operating the computer does not even know the content of the brochure. You are registering mathematics for somebody who is entering for medicine. Now, I've been going to change it. They now told me right now, that the only thing is that we have to buy another Jamb form.
Are you serious?
Now you come tomorrow morning, let us go together. If you like, come with your police. This is not police investigation. Come tomorrow morning, let's go together. Both this name, hold your 5,000. Bring somebody that is to register. Let's go to this past 5 people tomorrow morning. Come and see what is happening. As I'm here now, I'm upset. I lost my job since 2012. I borrowed money to do all these things. And this is what many other parents are crying there.
Wow.
Come and see things by yourself. Some parents, you sell the little property you have, you borrow money here and there, and at the end of the year, somebody in the office frustrating you. Somebody in the office collecting 5,000 naira from candidates. How much do you think he makes in a day? Well, I'll come back to my house to suffer and cry and snatch my teeth. Thank you. Come tomorrow morning with your 5,000 naira. Let us go to this place.
This center at Obigbo is where exactly?
Fast 5. Call it Fast 5.
Fast 5. That's where the Jamb registration takes place.
Yes, it's a Jamb registration center.
Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Not even sure what to say right now. Really, it's quite something. It's quite goodness gracious. Maybe I should just read a few messages via WhatsApp. I advise parents to go to the banks to register NIN for their children. They should avoid official government NIN centers. People should stop wasting time with government things. Obina from Rumigbo said that. But it's a government initiative. There's a hidden agenda about this NIN thing, especially with the recent revelation. Okay. Nigeria frustrates. Damn, that's an answer from Ada George. Permit me to say that Nigerians are the problem with themselves. Government started this NIN registration years ago, and a lot are unconscious of their obligations as citizens to register and only want to gate crash. Besides, government has made it clear that registration for NIN is free, but it's still They said Nigerians that will go and offer monies to the NIN official. Why is it not possible that many can stand their ground and refuse to pay money in cases where monies are demanded from them? Is it not also possible for people to block off centers when NIN officials are demanded money? We aid, abet and embolden these officials by not standing our ground, only to call radio stations to complain how corrupt the system is. It takes two to tango. Hashtag let's wake up. That's some Chris. Oh my. I have my NIN. My NIN is linked to my number, but I have used the same number to register for Jamb last year. I don't know whether it's safe to use the same number to register this year. Please, someone should help me. That's Kinsley from Oyugo. I think it should suffice, since the number is registered to you. The number and your NIN are linked. I don't envisage there will be any problem. I hope there's no problem. Hello, 91.3, welcome.
Hi, Dayo.
Hi, go ahead.
Okay, so my niece came home and she told me that they keep going every day, nothing is happening, and they are suggesting that all of them should contribute. They are 6 in number. They should contribute to 2,000 naira,
okay,
so that they can get this thing done. And I told her no, I'm not going to do that. But it's been 2 weeks now, keep going back and forth. But that is not even the issue. Now that my neighbors, I think my neighbor was able to get in there, that's not even the issue. The fact that the registration is so cumbersome. I'm saying this because one of the registration centers is in my office compound. So it's not something that I see these people every day. They line up in the morning in the sun. And I go out for lunch. I see the same people. I see 7 a.m. in the morning. And I'm wondering, why should it be this difficult? It's not even just about the name now. Just to do the registration is so difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, we just have, like somebody said, we have the wrong people in the room. In every government agency in Nigeria, they don't know what they are doing. That's just what it looks like. The site is down half of the day. That's the problem, Dayo.
So what's happening with your niece now? Hello? Hello? Oh my. Good evening, Di. I'm Silver, candidate for the UTME exam. After I got my NIN, I was told to set my NIN to 55019 in order to get my profile code. For more than a week now, I've been sending my NIN to the number, yet I haven't received the profile code yet. It's really frustrating. I've spent more than 1,500 naira worth of airtime on this. They charge 50 naira for every text. It's really sad. It's Silver from Adedayo. Seriously? 1,500 naira? You must have sent a lot of text messages if it's 50 naira per message. Oh my. Hello?
Dayo, good evening.
Good evening.
It's Ben once more, please.
Ben, why are you calling once more, please?
Okay, see. Last year, I went to register my children for NIN. They said they are not up to 17 years, they will not register them. We have to come back.
Okay.
Now, Jamb made it compulsory. They now register 17 years, 16 years, 15 years. That is why there's cluster in that place. Not because people were reluctant.
Okay.
So the government should abolish this issue of NIN with this Jamb. Let students write their exam and go free. Please, the frustration is so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's tough out there. You know, and I wonder, I mean, years ago when I wrote the UTME the Jamb exam, and it's still as difficult. Sorry, I take that back. I think it's even more difficult now because it was hellish back then registering for the Jamb exam. It's even more difficult now. Hello?
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Go on.
Isaac, Isaac.
Go ahead.
You know, Isaac, talk.
All right, via Facebook, Mandarin Goodness goes, good evening, Dio. This issue of NIN is really affecting students from registering for Jamb. Government should leave the issue of NIN and allow students to register for Jamb. Sam goes, I know it will get to this point very soon. They will start with COVID-19 vaccine. Dio, you're doing well. Hard Frags, thanks for joining in. Erasmus Nicholas goes, the process of registering NIN by elders are difficult. Talk less of Jamb candidates. It's very unfortunate. My brother, till now, my niece is yet to succeed in registering for NIN. Budokai Mano goes, a friend of mine who, after procuring his profile code, went to CTB Center. He wasn't able to get registered because of network issues that very day. The SIM card then had issues which made him to lose his profile code because the SMS was stored in the SIM. Where is that message? Oh my, so sorry. I've lost the message. Oh wow. We've got about 8 more minutes to go before top of the hour, 6 p.m. At 6. The major news comes up about Twitter at posting on Twitter. Are you aware that Jamb has a deadline for registration for the exam? Well, that's natural. And government insists students must get in before they're registered. Government told us to observe COVID-19 protocols, yet they gather in thousands, not many of them children in school uniform. This is insensitivity and irresponsibility. At Jeffenfield Twitter, for me, the NIN idea should be abolished this year because of the outrageous display from NIMC workers demanding for bribes before one can get registered. Psychologically, it could do harm to some children. Parents can't afford the bribing fee, feel they don't love or care for them. This is quite something, really. Just alright, still via WhatsApp, or back to WhatsApp rather. Now, for anyone who has used the phone number previously, that number can't be used again. Are you serious? Even if you're using the number for yourself? What's the logic in that? When former British Prime Minister David Cameron said Nigeria is fantastically corrupt, I was amongst those that were angry with the statement. But having passed through the NIN and Jamb registration for my son, I agree with David Cameron. Nigeria is not just fantastically corrupt, but super fantastically corrupt. Please, if you have enough time to see things for yourself, just take a walk to the NIMC office and see the kind of business they're doing there. You will wait all day to get registered, but someone with 10k wouldn't spend up to 1 hour there. I've been here for more than 20 working days, and the security at the gate are the conduits. It's a hard knock life, really. It's tough out there, you know. It's tough out there. How do Nigerians cope with all of this? How are we able to just, you know, keep trudging on, you know, just keep moving on, you know, just keep going on with all of that? How do we manage it? How? How do we just keep going on, you know? We keep smiling on and just living on, you know. The payment for Jamb form is 3,500 naira, but most CBT centers charge 4,000 naira. That's some charge. It's insane, really. It's insane. Hello, you're welcome.
Hello, Dad. Good evening.
All right, go ahead.
My name is Ochi, and I'm calling you from Bigway.
Go ahead.
You just asked a drastic, and I don't understand the question you just asked. How do Nigerians survive this? Do you know that it's been said that Nigerians have thick skin? They can adapt to any weather. So when it comes to that, the government has always based on that. That is why they would want us to feel anything that they like, take decisions, take policies, even without consulting, you know, town hall meetings. But one thing I know is this: in as much as we are growing, Nigerians are getting to know the ethics to how Nigeria works. I'm very happy that we are waking up. But the problem now is, how will these ones that are 17 years, 18 years, that are still coming up, because people like us who are with the thick skin, that is what is very much paramount. Now, how do they survive? Somebody who wants to go into high institution, who has all it takes to go into school and do the best, of which he, at the end of the day, will contribute immensely to the development of Nigeria. Then NIN will now be something that will make one not to go to school. Dayo, I don't know what to say anyway, but all we're asking is, we will continue to be praying, in as much as God will always be hearing us. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You know, after hearing all of this, and I don't even have a child or a relative who's registering for Jamb, but after hearing all of this, I think I need a few shots right now, really. Well, the major news comes up afterwards. Discussions continue shortly. Please stay with us.